Team Liquid are one of the biggest teams in Europe, and they showed their quality at the Last Chance qualifier.
Draken did so well initially, but how much more can he do with his HP so low? 13's not looking so lucky anymore. Soulcas removes it. He removes all hope away from Guild, and Team Liquid will be making their way to Champions.
Behind their success, though, was a roster move that made an instant impact.
That is a shock dart by the box. Spike is already getting a good bit of damage. Nivera starting off with a triple. If this man starts his career with an ace, I'm speechless. This cannot happen. This is scripted. This is unreal. This is a fantasy world. Swing it. See the shoulder. Do me the favor. Stab her, and he should get it. Please do me the favor. Nivera swing. Let it do it, and he gets that ace. How do you want to start a career with a bang?
After Kryptix stepped back from the team for personal reasons, Liquid decided to keep their search for a replacement in the family. Literally. Former Vitality CSGO pro Nivera, also known as ScreaM's brother, joined the team, and wouldn't you know it, he absolutely dominates.
When teammates become brothers, the bond is unbreakable. But what about when brothers become teammates?
I mean, come on. First career pro match, you find yourself loading onto Ascent in a pistol round and you get yourself an ace? There's no way to cushion that. Saying that that is making a statement doesn't even come close to doing that type of feat justice. So, what problems were Liquid having to force the move? If you go back and remember or just watch over what Liquid's run had looked like during the EMEA playoffs, you'll remember that a lot of the comps that were beating Team Liquid were ones that were running without Sentinels. This was kind of the first instance that we started to see Gambit trying to go with a more aggressive and kind of more fluid playstyle than having someone kind of more anchored and kind of solo controlling different space. NAVI also had just come off running away with their round one matchup off of a big double duelist play. So we saw two different instances in their run where the playstyle that Team Liquid brought to the table was simply and flatly just being beat. Now let's look at what Nivera brings to the table. Really, the impressiveness of Nivera comes with the fact that he's jumping into the game at a time in which there is apparently a major meta swap going on. And we get that kind of not only because of the Sentinelist comps that we started to see through EMEA, but also what Nats was able to do on the Viper, really bringing that agent to the forefront of a lot of conversations. And the impressiveness that I mentioned goes back to the fact that Nivera was doing everything you could possibly want him to do in a major changing moment when it comes to especially EMEA's region.
So Nivera has it all on his plate, but he could win the damn thing right now. That's the spike drop. Nivera with 3 in it, and ScreaM here to try and seal the deal. It's two brothers up in heaven.
He was picking up the Viper, and it wasn't just picking it up. He pulled a 1.40 KD on Viper during the LCQ. That's stupid. I mean, it's actually dumb when you really think about it, especially considering in comparison, the next closest KD was a 1.15. That's unbelievable for somebody who just gets thrown into the mix trying to make an LCQ run. So how much difference has this change made? For me, it seems to be really what the doctor has ordered for Team Liquid. You're coming into a more fluid play style where you can start to get more aggressive. We're starting to see that normal Sentinel style player, whether they're picking up a second controller or they're sticking on kind of as a solo lockdown player, there's a lot of trust that gets involved with making sure that role is fulfilled to the fullest. And Nivera has absolutely been able to do that.
Trying to gather a little bit of information while Leo's just walking back. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Nivera with a double. Oh, he's been spotted. He's been seen. The barrel stuck out. And so ScreaM quick to mop that up. This is getting so out of hand, and Nivera is even ready for Draken's annoying timings. It's gotten to the point where these likes, the timings you were able to hit, they have completely turned against you now.
On top of the point, though, it's not just the fact that Nivera was very good during the LCQ. It's the space and freedom he's allowed his other teammates to really start to run with. You no longer have Link sitting just playing breach-based compositions, which always felt pretty forced. And then on top of that, you still have ScreaM and Jamppi who are going to be able to go off. But one of the things we're starting to notice the most right now across global Valorant is it's the controllers that are opening up the space for those duelists to really shine. And that absolutely was showcased during this LCQ run for Team Liquid.